Welcome back to This Day in Scottish History. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald. Today, we journey back to the 17th of February 1818 when a remarkable discovery was made at Dunfermline Abbey, the final resting place of one of Scotland's greatest heroes, King Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce, or Roibert a Brewy in Scots Gaelic, is a name that stirs the hearts of Scots everywhere. His leadership during the wars of Scottish independence and his famous victory at Bannockburn in 1314 secured his place in history as one of Scotland's most revered kings. Yet for centuries after his death in 1329, the exact location of his burial had been lost to time. That changed in 1818 when workers excavating at Dunfermline Abbey uncovered a royal tomb, one that would turn out to hold the remains of Scotland's legendary warrior king. To understand the significance of this discovery, we must go back to Bruce's final years. In 1329, after securing Scotland's independence and being officially recognised as king by the Treaty of Edinburgh and Northampton, Bruce passed away at the age of 54, likely due to a debilitating illness, possibly leprosy. His body was buried with great ceremony at Dunfermline Abbey, Scotland's traditional royal burial site, while his heart was removed and taken on a posthumous crusade as per his dying wish. That heart would later be interred at Melrose Abbey. But as Scotland endured the turbulence of the centuries that followed, Dunfermline Abbey suffered greatly, particularly during the Reformation in the 16th century. Monastic institutions were dissolved, churches ransacked, and tombs left to decay. Over time, knowledge of Bruce's exact resting place faded, and by the 19th century it was assumed that his grave was lost forever. Then came the fateful day in 1818. During renovations at the site, workers digging inside the ruins of the Abbey church came upon a vault. Inside, they found a lead coffin, ornately decorated and marked in a way that suggested it belonged to someone of great importance. When the coffin was opened, it revealed the skeleton of a man wrapped in fine cloth and encased in lead. The size of the bones suggested he had been a tall and powerful figure, and most tellingly, the skeleton was missing its sternum, the likely result of the removal of the heart, just as had been done with Bruce's body. This discovery sent waves of excitement through Scotland. Experts and historians examined the remains and confirmed that they were almost certainly those of Robert the Bruce. A full examination was carried out, and in 1819, after careful study, the king's remains were reburied with honour beneath the pulpit of the rebuilt Dunfermline Abbey church. A grand new tomb was erected to mark the site, ensuring that the final resting place of Scotland's greatest king would never be forgotten again. Today, visitors to Dunfermline Abbey can still pay their respects to Robert the Bruce. His tomb, with its striking brass plaque, stands as a tribute to the man who fought and won Scotland's freedom. The discovery of his remains in 1818 was more than just an archaeological find. It was a moment of national pride, a rediscovery of Scotland's soul, and a reminder of the enduring legacy of its warrior king. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history. Tune in tomorrow for another episode of This Day in Scottish History. I'm Colin MacDonald. Haste ye back.